Hello. Today I'm going to chat with you about how to actually give love to your inner child. This is especially for you people who have been on an inner child journey for a while or are just starting this journey of trying to reparent and love or befriend your inner child. This video is for you. I'm Emma Coble. I'm a licensed professional counselor in Colorado, and I work with clients in Colorado and Florida. So if you have maybe started to delve into the world of inner child healing a little bit, you might be first of all wondering, like, what exactly is my inner child? So if you have felt kind of this feeling of like grief or maybe like an aching for reassurance or feeling vulnerable or a shame that feels big or old or just like this something, a place where you kind of feel pain in your body, emotional pain, and it feels sort of stuck there. There's a good chance that your inner child could be here, showing up, needing something from you. So we hear this term a lot, like our inner children, but what our inner children are they're parts of ourselves that often carry pain, vulnerability, a sense of not being good enough, loneliness. And we've often exiled, because we were taught to, like, we've often exiled these parts of ourselves. We sort of push them away. We don't really pay attention to them, and we tend to sort of like overfunction in order to get them to be quieter, maybe like overwork or, work out a ton or overschedule ourselves, or we tend to kind of like numb out and disassociate to get them to go away. Sometimes we do both. Oftentimes we do both. And these parts of ourselves we've often kind of relegated somewhere else. And so sometimes when we begin this work, I want to say that they often don't really feel totally comfortable yet, like coming out of their shell and talking with us and sharing their experience. And that's totally normal. They might not even really trust us if they feel like they've been just pushed away for such a long time. So if you are someone who's been an overthinker, an overfunctioner, a doer, an overachiever, there's a good chance that your inner child has felt kind of pushed to the side. And so today we're going to talk a little bit about how you can start to love and integrate your inner child into your life. So the first thing is, yes, understanding that the inner child, what it is, it's a part of your nervous system. It's formed in response to your earliest memories, your earliest relationships. And this part of you still has unmet needs and fear and pain. We all need things like safety, soothing, mirroring from the adults in our lives. And when we don't get those needs met, there's this part of us that still longs for those things inside of us. And we all have those parts. But these inner children, when they've just kind of been exiled and exiled and exiled for such a long time, they don't get the chance inside of us to like grow up and, become functional, like to be kids and to have like a good childhood, metaphorically. So trauma therapy helps you get in touch with these parts. It's not trying to help you get rid of them or to help you get rid of the pain. It's trying to help you connect with these parts and help these parts feel seen and heard and cared for, and give them this love that they've always wanted and needed. The next thing I would say is like to not judge these parts. So rather to like those thoughts you might have of like, I should be over this, I shouldn't feel this way, I wish I could get this to go away, this doesn't make sense. Like, notice when you're having that and like really recognize that, again, like this is a part of you that needs care and attention, and it's human that this is here. And when you are telling yourself these things, you're causing this other arrow of pain of like, first of all, you have the pain for whatever is going on, and then you have this judgment of like, you know, I'm not okay for having this. And so try to practice maybe saying something instead, like putting your hand on your heart, maybe saying something like, I see you, I care about this suffering, you're loved, your feelings matter, I'm here. Like, let this part know that you get it, that you're here instead. Offering like this kindness and attention is often like honestly the biggest thing these parts need, is just to feel like seen and like it's okay for them to be here. So a part of this validating and understanding and witnessing is also understanding these parts in the body. So noticing like where you feel this part in your body. Is it like a deep kind of hollowness or ache in your chest? Is there a sensation in your throat where like it's like you can't get the words out, or like you feel like you're gonna cry? Is there a pit in your stomach or something like that? Like notice, is there a headache? Like notice where this part is in the body, maybe what that sensation would say if it could talk, maybe how old that part feels, and if there's a fear or a feeling, emotion associated with this, what is it? Is this part afraid of something? Is it, is it in pain? Like what's underneath, what's deeper down? Also notice what this part is needing from you right now. Okay, so the next would be like tending to these parts with care and creating kind of a repair relationship. So, you want to be like giving these parts this love and attention, reassuring these parts that like you're here now, what it's feeling is valid. Maybe things are different in life now. You've got this part, you're going to be its best friend. And then you want to do the things that actually help protect this part. So doing things like setting limits, saying no, letting yourself cry, taking space, resting, taking care of this part of you and of yourself the way you would a cherished child that you loved, yours or someone else's. Like taking care of it as if it is a wounded child. And that might mean like letting it watch a show on a Tuesday afternoon, or it might mean you treat yourself to a nice coffee or something like that. Like, be so good to this part. Don't make it do a ton. Like, of course, there are times we want to like push ourselves a bit, but like, don't make it do things that it like really hates and really doesn't want to do unnecessarily. Also, remember that it's okay if this isn't perfect. Remember that it doesn't need to look perfect for you to start showing up. And you can be clumsy, it can be off, it can be scary. And maybe you can reassure this part of like, I'm here and I'm going to try my best. And I might not always get it right, but I'm really trying. And I care for you and I love you. As long as, this part knows like it's seen, it's safe, you've got it, you're doing its best, these parts tend to relax and feel a lot better. All of this can feel really overwhelming to do alone, and I think therapy can be a great way of moving through this. So if you do want some support, I recommend trying some trauma therapy to love your inner child, and as well as IFS therapy. And if you're in Colorado or Florida, reach out if you'd like a free consultation, and I hope you have a great day.